Did you ever just wonder, what am I supposed to do with this double back card? All these decks have it. What do I do with it? Well, fear not. I have a trick for you. What up, crew? It is Magic Monday, and this is your place to learn Magic, master your performance, and captivate audiences. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you a simple trick that you can do using a double-backed card. So, let's do it. All right, guys, so check this out. Bam, got a deck of cards right here. Gonna take that right out of the tuck case, and we'll just give it a quick little shuffle. There we go. Whoops. That's close enough. So at this point, I have a spectator go ahead and select out a card, any card they'd like. Let's just say they chose and selected this one right here. Hopefully you got that memorized by now. I'll take it, leave it face down on the table. Now at this point, if I had a spectator here, I'd have them cut the deck like this, turn it the cards face up, put it on the table face up. Then they take their selected card, put that on top of the face up deck face down, take the rest of the deck, turn that over, and put that face down as well. So at this point, Magic, your card is the only face-up card. Isn't that amazing? No, I'm just playing. It's not super cool, but it's there. You know, it's there. So we're gonna take your card and we're gonna try to command it. We're gonna put it in the center, and I'm gonna try to command it to turn face up or turn the opposite direction. Are you ready? Here we go. The magic move. Boom. If we take a look now, there should be one face down card. Look at that. One face down card and all these face up cards. I know that's pretty impressive, right? And just to show you, all these cards are all face up, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so here's what I'll do. We're going to try to spell out your card. I'm going to try to move it again, except this time I'm going to move it into the position where the card, where I can spell out your card. So what was the name of your card? The 7 of clubs. So check this out. SEVENOFCLUBS. There it is, your card. The 7 of clubs. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that performance. Just a little bit of background on this effect. It's known as Alice in Wonderland. I'm not exactly sure who the author is, but that's what the name of the trick is. For this trick, of course, you'll be needing a double backer and a regular deck of playing cards. So first things first, you take the double backer and you put it right on top of the rest of the deck. And now when you take the deck out to perform the effect, you want to do some kind of false shuffle, false cut, or something like that, where you maintain that double backer card on top of the deck. And if you don't know how to do any of that, I'll put the link on the screen description so you can check out tutorials on how to do that. So at this point, you have a spectator go ahead and select a card after the deck has been falsely shuffled, right? So they have a card selected. Let's say it's the 5 of hearts. Take the 5 of hearts, leave it face down over to the side. And now you tell the spectator that you'll cut about half the deck. So cut about half the deck, turn it face up, and you turn it face up while it's still on top of the deck. And one thing you could do to make this a bit more interactive with the spectator, leading to a greater effect at the end, is you can riffle through the side and have a spectator call out stop. And wherever they call out stop, that's when you pick up the cards and you turn them face over like this. Okay, so you go ahead, turn it face over. And now the one thing you need to do is drop off that double backer card on top of the bottom pile. So you do that one drop off, and then you put this card, or put the rest of this pile right back on top of the table. From here, have the spectator take their card and put it face down on top of this face up pile. Then you take the rest of the deck, turn that face up, and put that on top of the pile as well. So what this ultimately did was it took the double backer card and put it right on top of the spectator's selected card. So from here, you turn the deck in the opposite direction. And I like to kind of joke around saying, oh, using magic, yours is the only card facing the opposite direction, when obviously they should believe that is the case. Right, so that's one card facing the opposite direction. As I'm joking about this, I now take the rest of these cards above the 5 of hearts or above the spectator selected card, and I move that right to the bottom. So at this point, the double backer card is behind the 5 of hearts. From here, you'll do a double lift, and as you're doing the double lift, you're going to explain to the spectator that you're going to take their selected card, right? So do a double lift, turn that face over, take their selected card, and put it somewhere in the center. And this is really the main use case for this double backer that we're doing here, is because since this is a double backer, and if you do a double lift like this, it truly shows the card is now becoming face down. Where in fact, if you didn't have the double backer and you did this, then another card would be face up. Okay, so you go ahead, do that, double lift, then you slide that card into the center. And again, for more interaction, better reaction at the end, have the spectator go ahead and push this card in. From here, you go ahead, turn the deck face up, or you do some kind of motion, and you tell the spectator that you're going to take the spectator selected card that's in the center and turn it facing the opposite direction. Okay, and whatever kind of move you want to do, you do that. And then as you spread through the cards, you show the spectator, look at that. There's one card facing the opposite direction. How cool is that? What I predicted or what I said I'd do came true. And now, of course, this is the double backer card. So as you probably saw in my performance, after showing this, I immediately closed the deck. One thing you also have to note, do not show this last card because obviously that's their card. So one thing you note in my performance is that I immediately close this up before the spectator even has a chance to see their card. And then you go into the next part of the trick where you're going to spell out the spectator selected card. For the original effect of this trick, the performer now starts counting off cards, counting to the 5 of hearts. So they count FIVEOFHEARTS. They count off cards like that. And as they're counting off the cards, you're just showing the spectator that all these cards are in fact face down. And you can even spread through the rest of the deck showing all the cards are now face down. And once these cards have been counted, you put them back on top. Then you show the rest of the deck. Square that all back up. And at this point, a false shuffle or false cut would be really good because, see, you did that counting. Now if you did a false shuffle, false cut, then in the spectator's mind, the deck is all messed up again. So from here, you can have yourself count off, or you can have the spectator count off. So 5 of hearts, FIVEOFHEARTS, and there it is, the 5 of hearts. For the more advanced variation that I like to do for this trick, instead of counting off the cards like this, FIVEOFHEARTS, instead of doing that, that seems very weird to me. If you want to show the spectator that all the cards are face down, then just spread through the deck. So that just seems very unnatural to me. So what I prefer to do, and this is a bit more advanced, is I like to do the second deal. So here we have the 5 of hearts on top. I can just do a second deal. What am I doing? You don't count one. You go FIVEOFHEARTS, and there it is, the 5 of hearts. So this is the method that I like to use, but I can also see a lot of benefits in the first method as well, especially because you can hand the deck over at the end to the spectator and have them spell out their own card, which does give a much more powerful effect. But again, I think it's weird to count cards off like this. But I'm going to completely leave up the performance to you. And if you don't know how to do the second deal, completely forgot to mention that. If you don't know how to do the second deal, I'll put the link to it on the screen description. Make sure to go ahead and check it out. And of course, we can't have Magic Monday without a quote of the week. So this one is by Brian Tracy. He says, "Think continually about what you want, not about the things you fear." All right, guys. Peace out.